Hey, it's Flavia.
And Justine, your real estate BFFs.
Today we're starting with a little story about us and how we met and how we created the real estate BFFs. So, Justine, you want to talk about how we met?
We met 8 months ago here at Vesta. Fortunately, got recruited at the same time with Brad and Greg. We had our training. It was 5 days of spending all day together, which was a blessing in disguise. We took our lunches together, and then we were just thinking about the future and like, oh, we need to do this, this, and that. And just getting to know each other, we realized like we both have the same mindset and the same goals, that we were like, let's tag team and just do it together. And Flavia, what were your thoughts on?
Yeah, I mean, we learned that although we have different personalities and approaches and experience, even just the fact that we were, lucky enough to start together and realize that we have the same drive, we should take advantage of that and join forces.
So Flavia, how did you begin your real estate journey?
Well, actually, my passion for real estate stems from my background in architecture and design. I actually have a master's in interior architecture, and when I moved to the States in 2013, I kind of moved away from that, and buying my first property in 2018 brought me closer to it because it sparked my curiosity about real estate, and I saw it also as a way to rekindle my relationship with residential design and also a way to improve on my social skills. How about you, Justine? What got you into real estate?
Well, how I began my real estate journey. I was currently employed for over 15 years, and although I was getting paid well, it wasn't my passion. I didn't love what I was doing. So I had to think long and hard about the next 35 years until I retire. What can I do that's a job, but it's not really a job? Something that I actually enjoy doing. I was on vacation and using all these home search apps looking, oh, let's see what the current market is in California, or what's the current market in Nashville. And I was like, always going to open houses when my neighbors were selling their houses. So that sparked my interest. I was like, well, why don't I do what I love, which is real estate? I also truly enjoy helping people. I bought my house at 23 years old and was always influencing my friends like, oh, why are you renting? Let's buy a property, pay yourself. Why are you paying a landlord? And I also want to thank my realtor because he did such a bad job that made me who I am today. Like, he literally pushed me to buy the house I'm still at, and I still don't like. But he was so aggressive and influenced my decision in buying, and I was not informed of the market, not informed of the pros and cons of everything. And so that's how I became who I am today. I am not just one who wants a sale. I truly do it for the love of real estate and bring in value and tell everyone about everything that comes with home ownership. And I end up usually being friends with all my clients. We end up keeping in touch.
Yeah,
and
you're always hanging out with them.
yeah, definitely. And when the deal closes, I'm still there after. It's not just,
Yeah.
we're done.
It's why real estate agents?
Well,
Kind
because
of, how did that come
Yeah.
about? We were always doing things together and we were joking around like, oh, you're my real estate BFF. And after a while, we thought it was pretty catchy. So I'm like, oh, why don't we just actually do more things together officially and just call ourselves the real estate BFFs?
And then we also plan to when we target listings, this is future, near future, we want to also we have two people, so you get two, I guess, for the price of one, but
yeah.
you have two great realtors tag teaming, and we will always be there because we're double the knowledge, double the time, double
The
everything,
availability and everything.
double the fun.
Yeah. And also, it's not just us, the real estate BFFs. When we start a video, we're like, hey, BFFs. So that means we consider everyone watching or all our clients are real estate BFFs. So, like Justine said, she's tries to become friends with all of her clients, and it's not just a transaction, it's afterwards. I like to keep in touch with you and see what's going on in your life. Like, we're actually not, maybe not BFFs, but we are friends afterwards. Yeah.
And there's a specific type of real estate you guys like.
Yes. Well, that's mainly because Chicago is such a great city for iconic architecture, and yes, I'm an architecture nerd. So since I got into this, I've been nerding out all over the place. So whenever I get to see a new building, yeah, I'm like super excited. And it's not just the buildings, could be like just a house. But then I see iconic furniture pieces that I learned about in school. So then that gets me super excited. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm like actually seeing this in person, or like I get to sit on it. I don't know. Maybe it's I don't know, kind of weird, but that's just me. Well, it's classic, and it's something that everybody likes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, pretty much nothing. I have a degree in business management, so it's more like the business mindset. But as far as architecture, I like looking at it. It's beautiful. I love the views. And that's kind of also what formulated Real Estate BFFs. We kept getting a lot of tour requests for just out of towners wanting to see Marina City or the Aqua Building, John Hancock, these iconic buildings where we're like, okay,
Yeah. We get a
don't
lot
waste
of
our time just to sightsee. Let us do this for you on our BFF studios
Yeah,
where we
yeah.
can just take a tour.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
So is that the plan that you guys think, like, what do you want to focus on with BFFs? Is it more about community building? Is it more about architecture? Like, what's the ultimate
Yeah, it's just to show everybody that just because it's a building that you've seen on TV and magazines, or, like it's an iconic building, that doesn't mean it's almost impossible to live there. We want to, showcase the affordability of these buildings and living in Chicago downtown, especially.
Yeah. A lot of our friends and audience and Instagram, they think it's impossible. Oh man, you living in downtown, living with a river view, but actually it's a lot more affordable than a lot of people actually think. And some cases, even more affordable than areas like Lincoln Park or Lakeview to get a nice river view.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so it's a combination of showcasing the beauty of Chicago, but also its affordability, and we blend that in with some home buying tips so we can also educate the audience. And yeah, that's the Real Estate BFFs. They're there for you.
Has it gone wrong that you've had with all of your clients? Has it gone on the opposite where you're like, I want to be friends with
No, we never got that from anyone.
you? You haven't got any creeps.
we've got
Well,
creeps.
yeah.
We've got creeps. We've got creeps.
BFFs with creeps?
No.
No.
I mean,
We put them on block.
Yeah, no, the creeps get a fair warning, and then if they continue to be, it's like, I mean, it's like, hey, I'm here all for the real estate side of things, but if you just want to hang out outside of that, it's fine too. Just know that it's just a friendly hangout and nothing else. Yeah.
How do you walk that fine line where it's like, clients, friends, because it's like, it's not really that easy to like maneuver from clients and friends, because it's like, you guys have a lot of money in hand, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of anxiety, right? A lot of personalities. What constitutes, what gets people into the BFF zone?
Well, it's more of it's their choice, I mean, how much they want to get involved. The whole point of trying to be their real estate BFFs is to
It actually kind of happens naturally. After just touring so many places with our clients, it just genuinely forms into a friendship. Obviously, you get a couple outliers, but
I mean, it's all about trust. We want to just establish trust, so because that's part of any friendship, I guess.
Where can they see some BFF videos? How can they get in touch with you?
Oh, well, on both of our Instagram pages, Flavia Kalea and Justine Chicago Realtor. Yeah.
And we'll have